Alright, so I don't know if you guys remember this thing. To the old subscribers, you might, maybe. I don't think I've ever even... Yeah, a couple videos maybe on the channel.
On the old channel.
This is the RD350 Cafe Racer that I built when I was like 17, I think. I started building it.
Yeah.
Watch out, Chuck. We're gonna get it. So, this thing had quite a bit of work done. I bought this, or my grandpa did, for $100. Doesn't have a title or anything, but you want to hold that straight so we can see the whole bike. So I'll just go over everything I did to it. We didn't clean it up or anything yet, but it's been sitting for what, 3 years?
Yeah, 3-4 years. Maybe.
Obviously, it's a little bit rough, but it's not too bad. So I took the whole bike apart, painted the frame. As you can see, the frame is all painted, pretty nice. Shined up all the chrome. That's all original chrome on the bike. Everything's original chrome, which is actually pretty nice chrome on there.
Considering what it looked
The
like.
gas tank was all dented right in here, really bad, so I filled it with whatever and sanded it all down so it's super smooth. Just have to paint the tank. I shined up the cases. These are originally black, so I took like 400 grit, or like 200 grit, 400 grit, 1000 grit, 2000, and then shined it. Then I put the DG pipes on it. I cut the frame, welded this guy on here for a battery box and a Cafe Racer seat. I welded these brackets on right here for some rear sets. Shined this one up, polished that up, polished all the fork legs right here. These are all mirrored chrome, or not mirrored chrome, but mirrored aluminum. Those aren't even shined up, it's been sitting for 3 years. We've got the Road Rider Avon Road Rider tires, like pretty much brand new on it. Probably have like 2 miles.
Yeah, tops.
Brand new tires, those were like $300. This custom bracket I made for the gauges.
It's actually really
Welded this up here.
big. It doesn't. It's just something needs to be shined up a little bit.
Yeah, but welded this guy up. Made it kind of cool looking. It's got like this weird design to it. So that lowers this bracket right here. Painted everything, painted all these buckets, and put these lower handlebars on it. Forgot what they're called. These new brackets are chrome. That chrome under here, shine that up. Painted the heads all black. Those probably should be painted again. What else? Honed the cylinders. I cleaned all the carbs. Those carbs were originally black. And fun fact, these carbs were literally welded into the carb. I had to boil them out, the slides, and
It's
because
like
I tried to do everything for super cheap. I had like $100 to work with.
It's like the cheapest restore ever.
Yeah, I literally spent, because of the tires and the pipes, that's the only thing I spent on it. So I think the cost was like $700 total for the whole thing if I restore it completely. And then the pod filters go in the back right there.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. So this usually has like a bunch of crap right in here, but right now I'm gonna put a number plate right here, like shined aluminum, and then tack it right here with a bolt, and then up here 2 bolts with clamps, and then the seat will go over that, and then put a number right here. And you got the pod filters, which I love having the carbs out in the open like that.
Yeah.
So easy to take off.
So much better.
Yeah. If you have the boot, or what is it called?
Yeah, the boot.
The boot, it's just so hard to get them back on.
The original air filters.
So, yeah.
It's stupid.
I've got the original Yamaha sticker on there. I went around that, then sandblasted off. These are gonna have to be cut, I think, or I'm just gonna put foot pegs right here and fill this in and paint these. Yeah, but it's kind of cool. I just pulled it out. Haven't seen it in 3 years. Oh, and the best thing is, start her up. Let's see if she starts.
It might not with that gas on it.
Give it a little trial. Alright, let's see. Idling a little bit high, but...
Yeah, it's just... It's because the choke is probably on.
Oh, just don't...
Yeah, choke is on, that's why.
Oh yeah, choke's on. Start it up again with the choke off. See if it runs. Man, I'm excited for this thing now. Oh, I can't wait to rip. This thing was fast when I rode it last time. Oh man. Sounds so good. Oh, minty idle. A little bit lower. Dude, it runs mint. Can you believe that? Dude, no leaks whatsoever either.
Yeah, like how does that even
Dude, it's literally started up second kick.
I don't know how.
And I bypassed the oil pump too. So, there's
Yeah, I need
that.
to make an oil tank for it.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Put it underneath here with the battery.
Yep.
Make like a little stainless one. Weld it up.
Yeah.
Look at the stance on it though. It's pretty sweet with the pipes. I like it. Oh, get the seat ones. Show them what the seat looks like. I fiberglassed the whole seat too, which literally that seat took forever to make. That was a fun project back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day when I was a young pup. Charlie's age.
No way. That's not gonna fit in there.
Maybe the other way.
Fit this way. It's somewhere.
I used to have the brake on it.
Yeah. The back one?
Where the heck did I put that? It goes right here.
I remember you bent it up.
This, yeah, and it worked.
Yeah.
Where the heck did that go?
It's gotta be somewhere. Downstairs, probably.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, the bracket, I bent it to fit around there, and yeah, worked pretty good.
It's not gonna fit with the battery on it.
But yeah, that's kind of what the seat looks like. Obviously, it would be down all the way, but
We had a smaller battery.
yeah. But yeah, I carved this seat out. This is all made of fiberglass. I carved the seat out for a battery. This is all sanded down, ready for paint.
Maybe just another sand.
Yeah. It's not bad. That's some thick fiberglass.
Yeah. Look at it.
I didn't want it to break.
No. It's not gonna.
Sweet. Fun times. I think we should find the throttle cable, because I just want to rev this puppy. Oh, and we've got Jeff's bike in here. Took this to the show yesterday. Didn't win any prizes or anything, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter that much. What is this thing for? This key.
Oh, that was
A spare? For something?
I was in there.
Oh.
I just see if I checked if it worked, but it didn't.
Does it fit in there at all? It'll work for the... Just keep that in there for right now. I did put new bulbs in it too. All the speedometers and stuff. Put new bulbs in there. Painted that all. This is all like crappy wood looking stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we have it done.
Put a new master cylinder on it. The one that was on there. Oh no, it didn't even have a master cylinder when I bought it. But yeah, hearing a two-stroke run for the first time in a while is pretty nice. Yeah, and originally I gave up on this project because I could not get it to run. And I think the trick was, I had these tubes off right here. And this tube right here, this goes for dirt bikes too. This tube behind here, right here, this is like the main trick. If you can see this tube right here, that's supposed to be lower than the carb. So air, I don't know, something with air. And you're supposed to have it lower than the carb. Or lower than this spot right here on the carb.
Oh, and also these are don't have paint on them. They used to be black.
Yeah, I told them that.
Oh. Okay.
And I checked the reeds and made sure the reeds were super tight. So that was good.
And they were.
And I think we should just clean off this whole bike now with like WD-40. Make it look shiny. Get the throttle cable on, and then I'm gonna go to Fleet Farm, get some paint, put some paint on it. Maybe like, you'd even make like a custom sticker for it. Maybe like a...
Put a 2 vintage.
Yeah, maybe a 2 vintage sticker on it. Make it the 2 vintage bike. Take it to a couple shows. it's kind of cool, you know, just if it runs good, you know, and it's kind of custom. I made the seat. I cut off the tabs for the bike. I welded some stuff up. Made the custom bracket. It's got the custom fender on the front. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Not too bad. I'm surprised it runs. But yeah, if you guys want more on this bike, let me know. Probably going to do the painting the tank video and putting together the rest of the bike. Alright, little update on this bike. The Cafe. Doing the tank right now. Painting the tank. It's not like the best job ever. It's got like some filler in the tank, and you can kind of tell where it is by the cracks. But that tank is for this bike over here, the Cafe Racer bike. I made this little battery box for it right there. So I just use zip ties type things to hold in the battery box. Seems to be working fine. And then painted the frame, and then these bolts right here go in here. Then there's one in the back, and then that seat goes on right there. Cleaned it up a little bit more, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Runs, drives, just doing the tank now. So for the tank, we're gonna let this dry and then sand it down, wet sand it, and then paint it. Probably one more time after that, then wet sand it again, and then clear coat it. I think that's the best procedure to do it, and it should be pretty shiny. Probably just gonna put a whole can of clear coat on it, and it's, what am I using here? It's engine enamel paint, and then the clear coat, I always use VHT, it's the strongest stuff, and then the clear coat's the same kind, just clear coat. So as you can see in the sun, you can kind of see the imperfections, so it needs quite a bit more paint, probably like another can after I wet sand it, but that's not too bad. I think a can of paint's like $8. And then I have to do the seat too, paint the seat, and then put some type of seat cover on it. I'm thinking just like some foam pad or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, it runs minty. Starts up first kick every time. I do have to get the oil pump to work. That's not working right now. I need an oil canister. The oil canister is going to go right behind the seat. There's a little bucket in the seat for it. I cut that out of the seat. That's where the oil tank's going to go. So it's going to sit right there. And then just like, I could even put like a little cap in the seat for it, which would be kind of cool. And then you can get to it easy. Or you can just take off the seat whenever you want. And I'll cut these tabs off right here. And the battery's gonna sit right there. And then we're gonna bend some aluminum sheet metal right here. And then put a number plate on it, kind of like a race bike, which will be pretty sweet. And then one guy's coming for the RM today. Over here. Just painted the pipe real quick. So it looks pretty good now. Not too shabby. So that's running minty too. Then the turbo, still have the turbo. I still have to get to that. Probably gonna look at the fuel system. Last video you guys said it was probably the fuel injectors, which I don't know how to take those apart, so I guess I could research it. It's a lot of time. But yeah, that's just sitting here. So working on this project right now. But yeah, that's the update on it. So stay tuned. Should be pretty cool with the tank on it.